What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by two things. Since we don't do any sponsorships here on the channel, I'll go ahead and shill them out. The first is my music, which is available anywhere you stream songs under the name After Sound. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And the second is a new podcast I just launched on my music channel called Chasing Infinity. It is myself and ChatGPT as my AI co-host. We cover a lot of different topics, so check that out as well. The links are in the description below, and I appreciate the support. Okay, let's get into the topic of this video, which is actually going to be about bot farms, because I did a little bit of digging and I found the bot farm that we were stalking, I don't know, maybe like a year ago. I don't even remember, a year and a half ago, but it is at Philip-Do. Now, here's the thing. I don't know whose account this is. We've talked about it here on the channel before. It's floated around on Discord, but this is one of the bot farms, either collection accounts or they actually won the cards here, or they just like assorted all the cards into this area. Now, I have no idea what the activity is, but it looks as though the CP is still the same. So you take a look here and you can see there's 47 million CP. There's about $46,000 worth of value accrued in this bot farm. So, you know, when people are talking about extraction, I mean, it was happening at a massive level. And you can see it's pretty much just all reward cards, right? I mean, I can't even, I'll have to keep scrolling forever just to get past Bloodmaker, but let's take a look. Let's see, do they have any gold cards? No gold cards, but let's see, any legendary? No legendary. I guess, is it just common cards? Oh, that'd be fascinating. So it's just common cards. Wow. Okay, let me see if there's something else here. All right, so there's your Murdampiers. Let's see. We got Pellicor Mercenaries. We got Pellicor Conjurers. Okay, so you can see that there's just a ton of cards on here. 47 million CP worth, or, and this is what I think is more relevant, 47 million DEC worth. Now, here's the question. What is this account going to do? It seems as though it's just sitting in a holding pattern. I don't think any of these cards have been played. Nope. So, I don't think that they've left the game. I can't imagine somebody would just leave the game and have like $46,000 sitting in some random account, right? Like that would just be nuts. I mean, because at any point in time, they could just burn all these cards, because it's probably difficult to sell because there's no market, but you could just burn all these cards for the CP value. You're going to get 75 to 80% of that, right, in DEC. And yeah, you might have to sell it off slowly in chunks so you don't move the market too much, but that would be the exit strategy. So they're waiting for something. Now, either that could be for the market to pick back up, for new players to come in, and then there's going to be a bunch of people who want these Venari Heatsmiths, or they're waiting for DEC to go back up, at which point they burn all of these cards, or, you know, a portion of these cards over time, and continue, and then, you know, sell that DEC on the marketplace for higher than what it is now. And if you're in a position, right, where it's just like, you're not in a rush, you could probably wait it out, because going from where we're at right now, right, 0.8 of peg to close to peg, I mean, that's like a 25% gain, right? 20-25% gain if you just wait for us to be near the top. So why sell at a loss at this point? Well, not a loss, but why sell now when you'd be able to liquidate for more in the future? That would be my guess. Now, here's the good news about this. This 47.4 million CP, or DEC, I should say, is finite. At least from what I see. Like, I mean, that's all that this account has. There might be other accounts that have some too, but this is what I'm saying, when like the amount of DEC that could come into the mix from cards is actually finite now. 47 million DEC, it seems like a lot, and it is, don't get me wrong, but our burn rate on DEC on a regular day is anywhere between 2 to 3 million DEC, which means if they wanted to burn all these cards for DEC, we'd be able to eat through that organically within a month. So, I mean, at this point, I don't want anything to delay us any longer from getting to the flywheel. So a month is a month. And, you know, when we're counting bull run months from, you know, here to the end of 2025, there's only 15 of them. So I guess we wouldn't want it to be delayed too much. But at the end of the day, it is only a month, right? And we've locked up more than double this amount, right? 100 million DEC has been locked up in the DAO for the reward cards. And sorry, not the reward cards, but the unlocking of the previous reward cards, that was over 100 million, but we have it 100 that was burned. 100 million was locked up in the DAO for the new promo cards, and we're going to get a new set of promo cards very soon, along with 3 more sets at some point in the near future, plus the end of the Rebellion sale. So I look at this 47 million and I'm like, that's not terrible, right? I don't know what this account's going to do, but at the end of the day, no matter what they decide, right? Because they could be, I don't want to say benevolent, but they could just be waiting until the market picks back up and then dump the Venari Heatsmiths on the marketplace and like, oh, that's fine. Because hopefully by then, like some version of land will be out and people will go and pick up Venari Heatsmiths. Or even if not, like if Venari Heatsmiths go from 1 cent to 2 cents, like that's a win in my book, right? And if you Philip Doe want to dump on the marketplace with making 100% gain on your Venari Heatsmiths, more power to you. So to me, the only catastrophic scenario is them burning everything for DEC. But even in that catastrophic scenario, we can eat that up relatively quickly, less than a month with just organic DEC burn. And, if you look at a lot of the other areas in which we're either locking up DEC or, taking the circulating DEC and either burning it or throwing it into the DAO, giving it to the team for whatever reason, right? Like all of that is going to come into effect and it won't take that long to eat through an additional 47 million. That doesn't mean I want it, right? That doesn't mean I want it just dumped on the marketplace, but it would be valuable, right? Like, it's not as bad as we think. Now, I don't know if there are any other massive accounts that are holding like this. If you guys know of them, please let me know in the comments below so that we can just kind of go and just keep an eye on them, right? Just publicly stock them since everything is visible on the blockchain. So if we start to see them making any moves, then we'll kind of get an idea of like what their overall direction is. But this to me was the biggest one. Like I said, just going back through the history, this was the biggest one. And, 47 million is a lot. I don't know how many other accounts are holding like almost $50,000 worth of reward cards, but I can't imagine it's too many. So if this one starts to move, even if we get the worst catastrophic thing here, I think we'll still be in a pretty good spot overall with the game economy, just given some time and hopefully given some momentum with this market picking up in Q4. But that's all I have in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.